Okay, hello, no? So let's continue. Okay, so parietal lobe, no? Ito yung nagano sa ating sensation, no? To touch, such as pain and pressure. So next, major parts of the brain or one of the lobes, no? Sa ating cerebellum, cerebrum pala. No, the temporal lobe, no, is the bottom part of the brain. So ito yung temporal lobe natin. So and then the temporal lobe, no, it is responsible for learning, memorizing details, hearing, and storing memories. So that's the work of our temporal lobe, no. It's about memorizing, no. So most of you here are naga-memorize, no? So memorizing, it's very important for us to recognize things and to recalling and reviewing, no? And then isa sa trabaho sa temporal lobe, no? So hearing, no? So ihapon ang pag-hear, pagpaminaw aron ma-input dito sa to ang brain, and then ma-interpret, no, unsa tong nadungog, unsa tong nasagap, and then storing memories. So temporal lobe, no, it's more on storing memories, no. For example, have you experienced, no, na you remember mahinumduman ninyo ang mga butang, okay, or mahinumduman ninyo asa ninyo gibutang inyong ballpen. So that's an example of the work of our temporal lobe. Okay. Okay, next, no, itong occipital lobe, no. So the occipital lobe is the back part of the brain. So ito yung occipital lobe natin, no, yung green na yan. Then it is associated with a sense of sight, like identifying colors, light, and movement. So yan naman yung kaniyang ano na ating occipital lobes, no. So it is also dedicated to vision, no. Some high complex functions include, no, assist distance, size, and depth, also mapping the visual world, and then determining color and properties. So yun, no, yun yung function ng ating occipital lobe, no. So okay, so next tayo. So those are the four lobes of the cerebrum, no. Yun yung apat na lobes ng cerebrum, no. Yung frontal lobe, yung parietal lobe, yung ano ba yun? Uh, ano ba yung pangatlo? Temporal lobe, and then the the occipital lobe. Now let's proceed to the next, no. To the next part is the cerebellum. So unsa dining cerebellum, no. So what's the function of our cerebellum, no. No, so the cerebellum is located beneath the cerebrum. Okay, and then ang cerebellum, it is known as the little brain. Then ang cerebellum, no, it coordinates movements, controls posture, balance, and fine motor movement, no, involved in motor learning. No, motor learning means mga movement nato kanang ato paglakaw, pagsulat. So those are motor. Okay, so the cerebellum is located beneath the cerebrum. It coordinates muscle movements and keeps a sense of balance whether a person is moving or not. So that's the work of our cerebellum, no. So coordinate niya ang mga muscles, no, for balancing, for movement, no. It is also responsible for maintaining a proper posture. So mo pud ni trabaho sa ato ang cerebellum, no. So to maintain proper posture, no, yung postura. Okay, dili ka yukog or sa ato ang mga uh, the next tayo, no, brainstem, no. The brainstem controls all the automatic activities of the body like breathing, heartbeat, digestion, sneezing, walking, and sleeping are controlled in this part of the brain. So ito yung brainstem natin, no, yung stem dyan, no. So yung work naman niya, yung controls all the automatic activities, no, sa kanang mga pag-breathe na to, heartbeat na to. So mao nang gina-control sa to ang brainstem. Then also the brainstem connects the rest of the brain to the spinal cord, and then kining spinal cord, no, a bundle of nerves that is connected to all the nerves that are in different body organs. So kanang mga nerves na to, those are nga naga-send og mga messages, naga-send og mga information, no, information nga makuha, no. So those are the parts of the brain, no. So una we have, wait lang ha. Okay, ito lang. Okay, so those are the parts of the brain, no. So remember the parts of the brain, no, we have the cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brain stem. So remember that the cerebrum is divided into four lobes, no? So tong upat ka lobes, no? Yung parietal lobes, frontal lobes, occipital lobes, temporal lobes, no? Yung cerebellum naman known as the little brain, no? So and then also the brain stem. Okay, now let's proceed to question and answer. Okay, what is the main function of the brain? So what is the main function of our brain, no? So in the choices, no? So the main function of our brain is to act as the control center of the body, no? So that's the function. That's the main function of our brain, no? Next, no? The largest part of the brain, no? So unsa man to pinaka-largest part sa tong brain? Siyempre ang cerebrum, no? Cerebrum, no? It is the largest part of the brain. Next, now it is responsible for speaking, thinking, decision making, and doing movements. So sa upat ka lobes, no, so if you're going to look at the choices, mo na siya ang four lobes sa cerebrum. So asa man diha sa ilaha tong responsible for speaking, thinking, decision making, and doing movements. So the answer is the frontal lobes. Okay, so ang frontal lobe ang responsible for speaking, thinking, decision making. So if you're going to go back dito it's responsible for speaking, thinking, decision making, and doing movements. So that's mamatong ikaduha siguro nga question siguro. Ikatulo day. Next, no, it is located beneath the cerebrum, no. So beneath the cerebrum, it is the cerebellum, no, and then we know that cerebellum is known as it's known as the little brain. So next tayo, it helps interpret the sensations related to touch such as pain and pressure. So sa apat na lobe, so ano yun? Ano yung nag-interpret sa mga nasisense natin sa mga such as pain and pressure? So yung parietal lobe, no? So remember, no, you can also make this as what we call that one hint, no, pain, parietal lobe, no. Next tayo, no, so it is associated with a sense of sight like identifying colors, light, and movement. So nandun pa rin sa apat na lobes, no. So sa four lobes ng cerebrum, so ano yung na-associate doon sa sense of uh, identifying colors, light, and movements. So yung sagot ay yung occipital lobe, no. So sa pag-identify ng mga colors, light, and movement, no, yung ang nagtatrabaho niyan ay yung occipital lobe natin. Next, no, it is also responsible for maintaining a proper posture. So this ito yung last natin na na-tackle. Hindi last, pero yung may maintain ng ating posture ay yung ating cerebellum. Okay, so trabaho ng ating cerebellum na to give proper posture, no, and maintaining our proper posture. Okay, so what are the four lobes of cerebrum? So ano yung apat na lobe ng ating cerebrum, di ba? So yung apat natin na lobes ay yung frontal lobe, parietal lobe, and occipital lobe, and also the temporal lobe. No, so these are the four lobes of the cerebrum. So each lobe, each lobe has a specific function. Okay. Next, no, a bundle of nerves that is connected to all the nerves that are in different body organs. So a bundle of nerves. So yung spinal cord, no, no, yung bundle of nerves. Next, no, wait lang ha. Okay, wait lang po. So thanks for watching, no, this video. So I'm glad, no. So you can comment if you're going to watch this in YouTube, no. Pwede kayong mag-comment, then also suggestions, no. Okay, so pwede kayong mag-comment doon. Na ano tayo sa pagre-record, no, sometimes nagmamadali tayo, so sometimes may mga words, no, na nagkukulang. Okay, but okay, you could also comment, okay, para naman maano natin, no, ma-correct natin, no, kung kulang ng words. Okay, so the last question, no, how many lobes are there in cerebrum? So ilang lobes ba mayroon doon sa cerebrum? So may um, apat na cerebrum. May apat na lobes doon sa ating cerebrum, no? So eh, okay, so kindly uh, uh, comment, no, what are the four lobes, no, in our cerebrum. So that's the end of our topic this morning. Okay. Okay, okay, goodbye and God bless.